lost my water bottle.
I feel like I remember seeing it.
I think it might be an OLG.
Uh-huh. Need anything else in here? Yeah, it's a super, I like the color. Oh, thanks, baby. So funny.
What?
Oh, lotion.
I know what the fuck happened, but
I think it started off as an accident that tried to get fixed, and now that's just what it is.
it's pretty funny. I like that. A little humor. I look like shit today. I don't even care.
I don't think you ever look like shit. You have like beautiful skin, so you can get away. You do.
No pimples everywhere because of those places.
Oh, but your skin like glows.
You make me feel
Tara,
special.
Put on your
please put on your microphone.
You make me feel so special.
Sorry. They all just come pouring out.
I know, I gotta organize it.
That's a cute little carrying case for them, though.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I was like, how am I gonna get my jewelry there?
Yeah. I know, I have like the smallest little like box that they're always getting tangled.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Actually, you know what? Maybe that's what I'm gonna do later today is get the knot out of that. My necklaces, I have 4 thin, dainty necklaces that are
All stuck together?
all stuck together.
Love it.
I feel like I'm gonna.
Like, what is going on?
Are they like waiting to all eat breakfast for me? I'll heat it up when I'm done working out. Gotta get a little running.
Cute girl.
I'm like, honestly, like I'm kind of worried for Thursday.
Why?
Like if we don't win, you know what I mean?
I know, I wanted to talk to you about something. I think I overheard something yesterday, but I didn't want to say in case I was wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure I heard Beth say your name as a
Of
fist to
course.
put up.
Of course. Yes. It's. Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, something. Different. I just came to find you. Find me? Let's chat today. Yeah. Let's do it. I feel like I'm so mad at Brayden and Austin. It's like I can't even be near them. I don't. Like, I'm just done. I'm over it, girl. I've never been more over something. I know. I think that, like, what's going on with you and I and Dina and Tara? Like, what are we doing about that situation? I have no idea. Like, the pink we haven't talked since Sunday. I have no idea. I feel like personally I'm starting to, like, not bring it up anymore because I feel like they're my next targets.
That's my thing, dude. They brought it up to me yesterday. And they're like, we're all still good, we're all still good. And I was like, I don't have any other fucking options to put up next week.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Like, they're literally, like, Tina would be my replacement now if Avita was used. And Tara's going out.
Yeah, that ass same. Tara. I have no idea. That's why I kind of feel like I've just been a little more, like, if it sucks, because you never know what's going to happen.
That's why it's, like, good to have that, because I think me and you would be good next week.
Yes.
I think me and you are good next week.
I do too. I do too.
We're in a good spot.
Did you want to have a follow-up with them? Like,
I
just
don't
to
know,
secure
because I was like,
safety?
can you talk to V? Like, I don't. But then we win.
I know.
Like,
I
boom.
know. I know. Well, things change. Like, you know, with this big brother, like, you know, like, I feel like it's better to be safe and make the move than fucking not cover our asses and they pull something out. Like,
Okay, I agree. And then, like, all I would say is, like, when Keith went HOH, like we were out of his mouth. We were not options.
I know, which was lit.
Which was super lit.
Yeah,
so that would be
I'm
my
not-
excuse for never putting Keith up. Obviously the boys are a given for us.
Yeah. They must know. They must be feeling it.
What?
That they're coming up. Like
It's like they're gonna be put up?
yes.
They must. I keep telling
like
them.
you're a badass duo. Bye bye.
They must. I keep telling them too. I'm like, you guys, maybe stop chilling so hard because it's coming.
Like that, yeah, it's a no for me. And then like the whole like Tara trying to do the flip for Austin to stay. I was like, that was it for me.
Did she talk to you outside today?
No.
She did again.
Yeah.
Right when you went in.
No.
She's like, okay, so what are we thinking?
No.
And I was like, dude. And then I thought maybe you guys were all chatting about this. So I was like, were you guys all talking outside? And she's like, no, nothing. I'm just wondering, like, and I'm so annoyed that no one's talking to me about it. I'm like, this is why.
This is what. Girl, bye. That's embarrassing. Yo,
I know.
I knew this day would come where I just start not giving a shit.
I'm starting to get like annoyed with people.
Yeah, me too. I'm just calling it out now. I can't even hold it in. Like, stop hanging out, start campaigning. Like, let's play Big Brother.
I said that to Tina Tara outside. I was like, I'm so fucking annoyed. Like, at least like, you don't have to like talk about the other person, but like, come up to me and like offer me like a week of safety or something. Like, give me fucking
Yes,
something.
let's make some deals. Like, feel safe for next week. Like, I have no idea. I don't doubt that they wouldn't put me up. Like Tina and Tara. Like, I hope they wouldn't. But, like,
Oh, I don't doubt it either.
yeah.
Like for me and you.
that'd be,
No one. I don't know. I don't know who's planning to make the move on Jen and Ty. I don't know who's gonna do
I
that.
feel like no one. Like, I haven't even heard their name in so long. The last time I heard it was like when Kyle was here.
I know, but someone's got to be thinking it. Like they're the biggest. They're the biggest ones.
I just don't think Tina and Tara.
Oh,
would
were
do
you
it.
just talking about Tina and Tara as being like the next ones?
Yeah.
Oh, they're talking about Jen and Ty. I'm like, I don't think so.
No.
That's why I keep telling them like, get beware, like it's coming.
No, I'm talking about Tina and Tara.
Oh no, I don't tell them that because I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Like, it's not an easy target anymore. Like, they're
No.
actually target. Like, you know, it's not like the easy, they're old. Like, no, it's not like that. It's like, they're like this. They'll do anything for each other. They talk,
They go
open their
together.
mouth. Yes.
They open their mouth
They-
without thinking.
Yeah. It's like everything put together in the house. No.
And when they're like, Beth, it's good for you too. Like, no one's gonna come. I'm like, girl, I'm covered.
Yeah, you're
Maybe
like,
you're actually
you couldn't
playing.
be safer.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shit my pants.
Yeah, you're so safe this week. Like,
You
I
were too,
feel
love.
good, too. I like this check-in. We should be, doing it more. I suck. I'm just,
I suck too.
I know, I'm like, fuck.
This is how me and you bitches to Starbucks. Okay?
Yeah. A little. I can't wait to dance when I'm out of here.
Maybe I'll just sing songs.
I know. I can't wait.
Ah?
33.
Sherry's favorite number. Sherry.
Why? Is there a reason?
Favorite hockey player. Patrick Waugh. Huge Montreal fan.
Huge.
Huge.
Huh. My boyfriend's a huge Montreal fan as well.
Ah,
Yeah.
he will shit to see pictures of her rec room.
No.
Oh, it's all decked out with Canadian or that hockey
send
team.
me like a video.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love Carrie and I got so lazy with my makeup today. I'm like, why didn't I just do it? Like, I literally just did nothing. Shit. Shit. About TikToks. Fuck. Make it drop from the top.
Tara, I'll come in a sec. I need to rest for 5.
Yeah, no.
Gotta digest.
Yeah.
I just did like my warm up. I still want to do another run.
Good,
Oh, you
good,
fit
good.
AF.
It's a new thing.
Literally, you look great.
Thank you. I appreciate that because it's been a lot of work.
I
The
mean it.
Fit Moms Club.
I know, like
Strong-ish moms.
You have kids. Where? How? Explain.
I can show you my tiger stripes.
Bah. BB Can House.
Beast mode, hunger squad.
I'd be soda, bro. I can't even handle it.
What's good?
I'd be soda, bro. What's your comp? I was not okay.
No, it was fucking
I was
long.
walking by the end of it. I'm like, yeah. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just never want to work
If
out.
I didn't make up so much ground, you would have been the second person over with all your puzzle pieces.
Damn it.
You were third by 1 piece. You almost beat Ty.
That's a good feeling. I was giving it my all, man.
Just saying.
It's funny. Wow.
Chocolate, chocolate.
We gonna play another game tomorrow.
I can't wait.
I know. Literally like 30 hours.
This is the longest days ever.
The longest. You get up, you get ready. You do the thing. You sit for an hour and a half on the couch. Maybe even 2 hours.
I think I'm gonna keep it simple with the Keep It Real tee tomorrow.
With the what?
Nice.
Keep It Real t-shirt. Easy.
I was gonna wear a black.
Was it you? Was it you that said you had whites to do this morning?
No, it was not me.
It was Tara.
Oh, Tara, are you gonna still do your whites this morning?
Huh?
Are you gonna do your whites this morning still?
Sure.
Okay, I have something for you. Just remind me.
Okay.
Once the
I don't
bedrooms
want to do
open
too many
back up.
legs. Anything with my legs. She got a little booty though.
Yeah, a little booty action. Okay, girl, I see you. I see you. OMG, we're in the Big Brother Canada house.
Pretty cool indeed.
Loves it.
Hey, babes.
You could say that. Exactly. Exactamundo.
Hello, Austin. How's it going?
Pretty good. Just coming to chill. Coming to sit.
Yes, chill away.
Yes, yes.
Fun day ahead, I'm sure.
One day ahead.
Have you started any conversations yet?
And I talked to Tara last night.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And a bit about what I was mentioning to you. Basically, my whole pitch.
Yeah.
So if I'm here, I'm a huge target. I'll likely hit the block before you and Tara do. And I'm super competitive. It's basically be competitive or go on the block. And I'm not afraid to put up the boys. I have absolutely no fears or reservations about any of those things.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
None.
No, that's right.
So my thought process going into today and tomorrow is if I have you and Tara and I can convince Vic that I'm better for her game, Rohan will swing for me.
What if Vic's the invisible HOH?
I don't think she is, and I'm honestly going off of faith that she's not. And all I can do is try here.
Because if she is, she wouldn't get a vote, right?
Yeah.
Have you had any conversation with Kiefer?
I haven't had a conversation with Kiefer yet, only because I know that he's really tight with Brayden. I'm going to talk to him regardless.
I think you should.
Yeah. I don't know what to pitch to Kiefer necessarily because he's tight with the boys.
Pitch.
The
You wouldn't
target.
go. Yeah, you
Yeah.
wouldn't go against him.
Yeah.
Pitch that.
Yeah.
Pitch that you would not go for him.
Yeah, yeah.
But you'd have to mean it, obviously, right?
Oh, when I do.
Because I think Kiefer's going to get to a point in his game where he knows he's not going to be able to go finals with the guys.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
might entice him.
Yeah. And I'm a bigger target than Brayden. Like, just being blunt. So,
Yeah, well, everybody likes Brayden.
yeah.
I mean, he's a really likable guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would definitely have a conversation with Kiefer. And I would definitely pitch that.
I'm fairly certain that the boys and Beth would want to keep Brayden because I think I'm a bigger threat to their game.
Plus, they probably figure Brayden is going to.
Go to their side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would definitely try and have a conversation with Kiefer.
Oh, yeah. I will 100%. I purposely didn't want to have all of my conversations yesterday because I didn't want the boys to go around and run interference.
Yeah. No, I get it.
I wanted to, shorten that time span,
Yeah. Oh no, I get it for sure.
because so much can happen in a day and so much can be said and so much doubt can be brewed up,
Yeah.
especially that they do have his ear
Yeah.
and Vic's ear. So that's kind of my thought process.
Closely, do you think Vic is working with the guys?
My fear is that it's closer than we might anticipate.
I think you're right. So I'd be careful what you say to her.
Oh, 100%. My entire thing to Vic is that if I leave, she's the next biggest female target and she'll hit the block almost every time,
Yeah, and that's definitely a good pitch to her. Perhaps you can also, when you talk to her, have you talked to her yet?
I've talked to her a bunch of times, but
if you go and have another conversation, you can probably even say, listen, Vic, I won't be coming for you.
Yeah.
You won't hit the block on my.
Yeah.
Just reassure whether it's fucking true or not.
Yeah.
But I think that's what people want to hear.
Oh, yeah. It's so frustrating because had this week not been like this, I think it would have been just completely different.
Well, you would have known who to pitch to, and you know, that's the thing right now with the invisible HOH, you really don't know 100% who it is. I mean, it's obviously either, I haven't narrowed to either Vic or Ty.
I'm pretty confident it's Ty.
Either Ty or Vic. I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter because if Vic is voting with them, then they're going to lose one vote anyways, regardless of whether it's Ty or Vic.
Yeah.
Because the invisible HOH can't vote.
Yeah.
And you've talked to Ro, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you should try and talk to Keith. I honestly wonder if he would be a swing vote, but I don't know. I mean, he is tight with the guys, but
I don't know. My fears with Kiefer is that I think he really, really does want to be part of and appreciate the whole alpha male thing for whatever reason.
he does. But those comments Jed made the other day, I think, got to him a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, 100%.
I think he knows he's not in with them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just so it's 4 votes you need.
Yeah.
And I'd even check in with people multiple times today.
Yeah.
Bounce around.
Yeah, yeah.
The more you can get into their heads, the better. Are you going to attempt to pitch to Jed, Ty, or Beth?
I'll talk to them. I mean, I'm not really expecting anything from the conversation. But I'm just going to say from here, I'm a huge target. If your votes, you know, show that you're in my favor, then obviously it's not the truth, but...
Just do what you got to do, right? We all know what side you're on.
Yeah.
How's that running?
That's good. I've got to force my lungs to do it. Because it hurts.
Oh,
Hearts.
I'm fucked when the endurance ones comes.
I'm actually not good at endurance.
Neither am I, as you can tell. Endurance was never my strong point.
No. Might have to be.
You're moving pretty quick there, though. You were moving
really.
pretty quick.
You were moving a
I
lot
can be
faster.
pretty fast, but I can't go long fast. My problem is I can't like pace myself.
Yeah.
I was doing that literally to just get some air in the lungs. I've been darting.
I think so. If it was Vic who's
What do you wanna do with that thing? What are we doing with
This
that?
was a really dumb move.
Oh, it was.
In my
How much does that
opinion.
weigh?
But if she is the invisible HOH, it just kind of solidifies to me that she's definitely working with the guys.
Yeah. I feel like even if I was working with the guys and I was the invisible HOH, I would take one of them out to change my placement on the totem pole.
No, definitely a good point.
You know? Like, it would just be a dumb move. And I don't think she's a dumb girl.
No,
Like, it just doesn't make sense.
no. She watches a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always get nervous with Vic and Kiefer because I feel like a lot of what you say to them is immediately just like spewed back out. A lot of it.
I definitely think that with Vic. I honestly think certain things get transported with Keith.
Yeah.
I don't think all things.
I don't think all things.
Keith's a smart player. He's going to use whatever information he can to his own game.
Yeah.
He knows at the end of the day he's going to need ammunition to fight against those two guys.
Yeah. I thought at the beginning of the week that it was basically unanimously against me. But things change.
Nothing is ever set in stone in this game.
Yeah. Everyone was just talking to me like, oh, like, when you're gone. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, nothing's ever set in stone in this game.
No, I know.
That's why you just got to keep going until
Yeah.
the actual vote.
Yeah.
Just keep it in people's ears, right?
Yeah.
Tell them why you're going to be good for their game.
Mhm.
What makes sense, you know? I mean, for Keith, for example, I mean, you can say, listen, Keith, at the end of the day, what do you think is going to happen in the end when you get to a certain point with the guys?
Mhm.
Right? You're going to need the votes to turn on them.
Mhm.
I think he's your key, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah. No, I'm very aware of the fact that people are either going to see how I'm playing as something they're scared of or something that is useful.
You got to spin it in a way that it's always going to be useful.
Yeah.
Take the
Yeah.
fear completely out of it. Tell them why it's beneficial to their game.
Mhm.
If people fear it, they're going to want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Braden, but I honestly think I'd like to have you stay.
Yeah.
Right? I think we can do good things.
Mhm.
Take out some big targets.
Yes, yes.
How's your relationship with Beth? How'd all that go?
Well,
Have you guys talked since that whole
not
discussion?
game wise.
Yeah.
Not game wise. It was. I think she was very uncomfortable with how it went because I squarely told her exactly how I felt. You know? And I mean, I've come to a point where I think there's just been too much bullshit. In this game, I know people lie, I know people do things, but it's just been too much.
Yeah.
And if you're at the point where you're saying one thing and then you're climbing into our bed and hugging us, I'm not about that. I think it's dumb.
You can see right through that, right?
Yeah, and I have enough confidence in myself that I think I could take it out without having to suck up to it.
Yeah.
And if I can't, then I'm comfortable with that too.
Oh, good for you. Good for you.
Yeah, no, I'm not willing to do that.
No, I know.
I can't stomach it.
I don't think a lot of people can, to be quite honest with you.
I think that they all think that everyone is loving it, eating it up.
Yeah, I don't think so. I woke up this morning to go out and have my tea outside, just peacefully.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't so peaceful. I got irritated. I got agitated.
Yeah.
So now I'm just trying to avoid certain people so I don't lose my shit.
Oh, yes. No, that's been there. I'm over it. I can't. Oh, man. And last night there was such a sticky combo. It was me, Beth, and Jed. We were just sitting on the couch just talking, just talking. And Jed was trying to basically say that if Beth was in a relationship and not single, and she wasn't flirting and whatever with the boys, then her game would probably be worse. And it got so awkward and so uncomfortable.
That's what you want to say to the person you're...
Right?
Oh my God.
I was literally sitting there and I was like, eek, eek.
How do I get out of this conversation right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
But it's like, if that's the whole game, come on.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a weird situation.
Super weird.
But I mean, they're getting a lot closer. Which is really dangerous.
I just feel like there's just been so much fear in this game about taking shots and rubbing people the wrong way. But like, we're at that point. Like, just do
We're
it.
at the point where we got to start doing it.
Just do it. Show your cards. Like, whatever. Like, that's what I said. I'm like, what's the worst that can happen? You're gonna put me on the block?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm there. I'm there.
I've done it
lived
now. I'm a veteran.
Wonder where his head's at, Mr. Kiefer.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I think he's trying to play both sides, but he does give the boys more info. You know, like after the whole like tomato thing, he was the one who was saying like, this changes the whole game for me. Like, I have new targets now, and like
Yeah.
all this stuff. But then he ran outside when they were all outside, and he's like, oh, they're all coming after you now. And it's like, Kiefer,
Yeah.
you know? That's kind of my only reservation with him.
Yeah.
You know, even on his
Yes,
HOH.
how loyal is he to him?
Yeah, told me, he's like, oh, I won't put you up. Like, it's not going to happen, blah, 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 blah. And then I go up, you know what I
Please
mean?
go to the diary room.
Have you heard my name come out of his mouth?
Kiefer's? No. No,
Well, it's good.
not once. He doesn't tell me names.
No.
He basically
He's
just,
very generic.
he's also very like, I find that he tries to put fear in you versus trying to, you know, talk about his own targets.
Yeah.
He just says like, they're coming after you, or this person said this about you. It's never what he,
He truly thinks about it.
yeah.
Yeah, he's generic that way.
Yeah.
Have the guys or Vic said money?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
All
figured
the
as
time.
much. I figured as much. Mine and Taro's, no doubt.
Yes. They've tried to pin this week on Tara a million times. And I'm like, it's not fucking Tara. I'm like, it's not.
In this week on Tara.
Yeah, because
Like, what the fuck?
they literally, this is what they were telling me. Because Beth and Jed was asking, like, well, who do you think it is? And I'm like, Ty. Like,
I'm gonna tell you like it is.
yeah, exactly. So he's like, well, why are you ruling out Tara? I'm like, because she was the tiebreaker. And it was a pretty, like, elaborate, quick story. And, like, and also, if you were the tiebreaker, why would you
even say that?
Like, if
because
you-
the other
if-
person would know.
Yeah, it would just be like, oh, so Tara won. You know, if it was me and Tara in the tiebreaker and she said that, I'd be like, okay, I know I didn't win, so there's
That's right.
the HOH,
Exactly.
you know?
Maybe that's why they're doing it.
So they were like, oh, like, how do you know there wasn't 3 tiebreakers? And I'm like, what is this? Like, what
Seriously,
story
honestly,
are you
I think
trying
the odds-
to... like, do you think we're stupid?
The odds were low enough to have a tiebreaker to begin with, let alone 3 people, all one rock away. That's almost near impossible.
Like, if you won, you would just be quiet. You
Yeah.
wouldn't be like, oh, I was the tiebreaker. Like, why are you putting yourself in a hole?
So yeah, I mean, if they were that adamant on that, maybe Ty was.
I
Maybe they
think-
knew.
Why I think it is was because after it was done where we were put on slop and put on the block, I don't think that whoever the invisible HOH was anticipated how shitty it looked. You know what I mean? Like, I think they probably just thought, like, oh, like, I don't want to be on slop, so put them on slop and then put them on the block.
Yeah.
But it really came across as, like, a very harsh,
Oh my
malicious.
god, yeah, it was like, holy shit, really? You're gonna do that?
Yeah.
Double it up?
And everyone was like, that's fucked, like, that's whatever. And I don't think that was necessarily the intention.
No, probably not.
So that day, I went to the defender room with Brayden to pick up, like, a sweater or whatever. And he was sitting on the ground, like, looking really, really upset. And I was like, what's wrong? Like, are you doing okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm just, like, thinking about the POV. And I'm like, oh, like, he's like, I know that this looks like me, but, like, I don't know how to tell you that it's not. Like, whatever I say, you won't believe me. Like, just out of, like, I think he was feeling guilty.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, like, it's fine. I'm like, I don't know who it is. I'm like, I don't think it's you. Just to
Appease him.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he, like, kissed me on the cheek and, like, hugged me. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's fucking you.
Stop lying to me. Stop lying to me.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, if Vic was playing me, I could live with it. Like, no matter who it is, I'm going to be upset about it. But, like, if it's Vic, I do genuinely like her and genuinely want her to do well and all of those things. So I think I could get past it, but I don't think it's her. And if it is, she's made a mistake
Yeah, I think so.
because she's just shuffled things against her favor.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be a mistake.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go Braden, they think Braden is a number for them. You know, I don't know if he would switch or not.
He won't.
No.
I'm telling you now, like, if I go, you can trust Brayden.
Okay.
100%.
Because I haven't had a whole lot of game talk with
Yeah.
him, so to speak, right?
No, 100%. He would be putting up the boys. Because
Okay.
we're both pretty certain that it's Ty.
Yeah.
And Beth has really stabbed him in the back the most. I was never the same with her after my HOH. I didn't trust her. I'm like, if you can turn on me on day 10, you're going to do it again.
Yeah.
But she really pretended to be such tight friends with him and then told him to his face, you wouldn't have the votes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he...
So he's playing it up pretty much.
Absolutely.
Okay. And he's doing a good job.
He does a great job. I always tell him, like, I don't know how you do it. He's like, I don't know either.
God love.
So yeah, if I'm gone and he stays, you can trust him.
Okay.
And I wouldn't tell you guys that if that wasn't the case.
No, I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
I would say, I'm like, I don't know, he's going to do his best for his game. But you're good.
Okay, good. Because I think they're convinced that they have Braden as a number,
Absolutely.
which is good for our side.
Absolutely. But yeah, no, Braden has said every time, if he wins, he is putting them up.
Well, that's good because either you can gun for him, but yeah. Fuck. What's Kiefer gonna do?
I have a gut feeling that he'll play into their hand. Just because I think the boys, for some reason, instill a lot of fear in people. And people are scared to go against them.
Yeah.
So that's my gut feeling. I hope it's not the case.
No.
Because I was saying, like, what are people afraid of? They have one veto win and one HOH between all of them. I'm like, this side has 3
right.
HOHs,
That's
2
right. There's
vetoes.
a lot more. Exactly.
It's like you're afraid of it optically.
Well, that's exactly what it is, right? But, you know, at some point in time, and this is the scary part, at some point in time, there's going to be a big, big physical competition that they are going to excel in. You need to get them out beforehand.
Yeah. Britt and I keep saying we wish that week 1 we got out like Jed.
Yeah.
That would have been great.
Yeah.
Vic's been a little off for like the past 2 days though.
Vic?
Yeah. I've wanted to grab her to talk to, but she's just like seemed really like angry and not willing to talk. So I'm like, okay.
I don't know I don't know what's going on with her. She has been a little bit irritated.
Yeah.
But definitely try and make the point to try and talk to her. Maybe
Oh.
that's what, I don't know.
I have to, but it's just been like so uncomfortable.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I hardly talk game with her really.
Mhm.
I don't even know where her head's at. I don't even know who she'd put up if she won.
Mhm.
But yeah, definitely try and talk to her. Maybe that's why she's irritated. Maybe she feels that people should be campaigning the whole time.
Mhm.
But definitely do your pitches for sure.
Oh yeah.
Get everybody. Get everybody, and the ones that you think you may have some sway with, get them again.
Mhm.
Oh boy. Boz, you're making me proud. You're doing great. So who are you going to hit up next?
Probably Vic. And Kiefer.
Yeah, it sucks we didn't get the invisible HOH. Fuck.
I know.
That would have been some move to make.
Yeah. Would have changed the trajectory.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Could vomit.
Oh, I know. Even if it is the boys, I also don't think that they made the best move for their game. Only because as soon as me or Braden are gone, they are flashing red targets in the house. They are absolutely 10,000% the biggest target in the house.
Mm-hmm.
If I were the boys, I probably would have tried to get out Rowervik
Yeah.
or Kiefer. If I were the boys.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right.
That would have, because Ro can beat them
Ro can beat them, and I mean, Vic
on
can
both
compete.
sides.
And she's on both sides.
And
She's unpredictable.
And whoever puts her up will have hell to pay.
What's it like out Vic's? It's not raining, is it? Or
I have no idea.
oh, I thought you went out.
Oh. I have no idea.
That's what would have been smarter for them. Yeah. So they keep in a bigger target than them, get out someone who can beat them and would potentially put them up.
Yeah, because she's unpredictable. You don't know where she's gonna go.
Yeah.
And for all I know, she could put me and Dara up. I don't fucking know.
And it changes from day to day.
Yeah. I think that all put me and Tara up if they could given the chance.
Mm-hmm. I think the thing that they're failing to consider is how poor jury management is.
That's true.
They literally only win against each other. Literally. Because no matter how well they do in these coming weeks, if they were sitting next to anyone who wasn't in their little trio, I'm voting for that other person. I don't care.
Exactly.
They could stand up and say, I did nothing this whole game, and sat down. I'd be like, you have earned my vote.
Yeah, exactly.
You've earned it.
Yeah, you put up with the bullshit. You've earned it.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
Well, let me know how your conversations go throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully you can...
We've kind of, like, just for the sake of even just like emotionally, Braden, I do want to know by the end of today kind of what's going on. Because I think it's going to be really hard either way. I think this might be the toughest one.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't think being surprised would be good.
No, I think you should just, like you say, just at least then you can kind of mentally prepare for what's coming, and you know, it's not a bomb the next day.
Yeah, I think that would just be too much. And obviously I'm going to prepare myself for, you know, potentially those Thursday weird moments, but I'm hopeful that we know tonight and that's what happens.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Either way.
Yeah, no, I would want to know myself as well, like, just don't tell me 10 minutes before.
Yeah, because even want to know, like, how thoroughly do I pack? How good do I look?
Sorry.
You know?
Yeah, give me some time to prepare.
Just let me know.
Yeah. I think everybody wants that.
The only thing is that it might be only our side, who knows? Because if I can pull off you, Tara, Kiefer Orvik, and Rohan, then they'll have no idea.
Surprise.
Surprise, surprise. And then they'll be pissed.
You think?
Which makes it so fun.
Yeah. Shit's about to go down. Yep.
Because they're going to have to pretend that they have the votes and they don't.
Oh my god, can you only imagine they get blindsided again?
Crazy.
Yep. That would be funny. Because they were floored with LaToya.
Floored. Floored.
Oops. Well, let me know how they go.
I will.
I'll try and get in some... let me know when you've had your conversations with them, and I'll get some conversations in with them too. See where their heads are at. See if they can be swayed. Because I'd like to see you stay.
Thanks, Tina.
I'd pass out if I did that. Good on her.
Yeah, jeez.
I'm gonna go empty my mug, clean it up, and go use the washroom.
Enjoy.
Thanks for the convo. Let
Thank
me know how
you.
it goes. We'll chat again later.
Sounds good.
play that one lightly. Now, use the washroom.
Oops.
Now, I need my French toast.
They are glancing over at me every 10 seconds. They glance over at me every 10 seconds.
I'm sorry. How long should I put that in for? 35 seconds?
I would do like 60, but that's just me.
I'll do 45. I'll meet you halfway.
Halfway.
Where's Brayden? Maybe talking. Maybe talking. To Beth and Jed.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, the little
What are these?
banana bread muffins.
Who made those?
Ty.
Wow. Wow. It's really exciting.
Mm-hmm. I will.
She wants people to pitch to her.
No, I know. She was like mad all yesterday. Today she's just been sitting with Ty and Kiefer.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I want to take a big shot at the boys, so I don't know why she would say that to me. And then go and do that, you know. Yeah, let's just try and play both sides. She's just pitching me out. Yeah, but I think it's like super important. That's super important to pull her side like ASAP.
Yeah.
Whenever you can.
Yeah.
Because I don't think
It was good.
Yeah, you look like you were doing a fine job there.
Thank you. Thanks for the support, Blue Eye.
Giving a tour?
I think I'm gonna eat on the tables out here. You wanna come eat with me?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Or like watch me eat, I guess?
Yeah.
I hate Wednesdays and Thursdays. Wednesdays and Thursdays. So way too much chatter. I can't tell with her. I don't know if she really wants to take a shot, or if she's just playing the game and like making them feel comfortable.
People are still trying to say that it's potentially her, but I feel like if it was her, like I wouldn't even be mad because it's such a dumb move. You know what I mean?
promising her. I just don't know how they have, if she is. I don't know how they have so much sway over her and Kiefer.
I think it's because I think Kiefer emotional players.
Yeah.
If you play to their emotions and make them feel wanted,
Yeah.
it would just be a lot frustrating. Because sometimes the logic needs to outweigh it.
Yeah.
Either the bottom of that totem pole. Why do you want to be part of it?
You know, the only reason I'm second guessing it is because I did try to get her on the block. That's what they wanted. And I was honest with her about it, and I told her stuff about like them throwing the veto and all that. So, you know, hopefully she can rebuild trust with me. She's being a lot friendlier with them than with me. But I don't know if that's just an act or if it's like she's like just like clearly showing her actions. Like it's just like why would you, if she was doing it, like why would she be that obvious about it? And just like do it in the middle, like you and Tina are sitting right there. I'm working out. Like why just sit in the middle of the couch? Just do it right there.
And whispering.
Yeah.
But like yesterday when I was sitting there with Beth and Brandon,
Yeah.
her and Jen were talking, like they were like glancing up, like looking at me. And then today over there, Guy and her were like looking at me the whole time too.
Well, Tina went, or when Tina and Tara were outside, Beth came out this morning. I left, and like Beth, like Tina and Tara's like, oh, like Beth like really wants you gone. So she's like pitching Tina and Tara at this point, so she might feel like she's losing Vic. Otherwise, why would she? Because it wouldn't matter. If they had Vic, then it wouldn't matter. Right? So like, why was Beth like really like pushing for you outside?
Just waiting to shower. Rooms are closed.
Oh, the rooms are
They're still
Yeah.
closed?
Is it they put a barrier in front of the bathroom?
No.
Me neither. So I don't know. I'm thinking what they're telling Brayden right now is they're probably going to Brayden and they're just going to be like, Rohan's trying to flip the vote on you. That's exactly what they're telling me. But like Tina and Tara brought it to me. Vic brought it up organically. Like we were talking about like she was talking about taking a shot next week, and I said it was better to take the shot, Austin or Brayden. So I don't think Brayden will believe it. I'll just let you have the conversation with her, and then we can go from there. But, yeah, I don't know. But they are making it clearly obvious that the shot is made, right? Because otherwise they wouldn't even try.
What's the chance that you
I've got to figure
Speediest
out
stretch?
I got to figure out what Vic told Kiefer.
Speediest stretch?
If she told him like, look, like I'm thinking about keeping Austin, or if she was like, you know, Ro wants me to keep Austin. he's gonna go back and tell the boys. So I don't know, like, because she is getting closer to Kiefer too. I feel like she generally has good relationships now. Like the thing with her and Kiefer, I think, is done. Like Kiefer didn't put her on a block as a replacement. It seems I've seen them like whispering in the kitchen a couple times. So I don't really know.
I know Kiefer likes Brayden better, but I'm a bigger target than Kiefer.
Yeah.
And Kiefer's a bigger target than Brayden.
I mean, it doesn't hurt for you to go pitch to Kiefer. I'm not gonna pitch to Kiefer for you, but I would pitch, like, I want to pitch. I can pitch to Tina and Tara for you, and I can pitch to Vic for you.
Tina and Tara.
They're on board 100%.
Yeah.
So, it's just about Vic, and if you feel like you can get Kiefer, then you might as well pitch. Like you're on the block, right? So it's not like people can get pissed at you for pitching to stay. So I would try Kiefer. I would pull aside Vic as soon as possible because she would appreciate at least the pitch. I don't know that Brayden's gonna pitch to her. I feel like Jed is just telling Brayden right now that people are trying to flip the boat on you, blah blah blah.
Or he's telling him that you're good when you're staying because he assumes that that is good with Tina and Tara. Like they're very arrogant.
True.
I just want to know by the end of tonight what's happening.
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
I just feel like the boys are like guarding Nick.
Yeah. Yeah, after you talk to Vic, I'll just be like, so, like, what do you want to do? Like, what do you want to do? What do you feel is best? And see what she has to say. And then I'll judge whether or not I can push it or not.
You should be honest.
I mean, I hope so. If she lies straight to my face, then that's
Haven't had one.
Ooh, honey. Someone's destroying them, right? Someone's already been destroyed.
I think so. Or I think only one
was
and a half
half
for
a
me.
can.
Yeah.
1.5. They're good?
What the heck? You don't look at it.
Yeah.
Go for it. Oh, really?
I'm so full. I will have one though.
They're so good. Hello. I'm good. Do you want a banana muffin?
Oh, they're done.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I want one.
I'm okay for now. Are they good?
I don't know.
No, but
I haven't had one yet.
Good job on those.
they look like pretty good.
They're really good.
Sending you home, babe.
They're actually really, really good. Tied to the damn thing. I need to go pee. Is there anyone in that bathroom?
I'm not sure.
There were 3 women.
Like, it's so awkward if I go, Vic, can I talk to you?
Yeah. But at the same time, you're on a block. Like, people expect you to pitch. Like, it'd be weird if I went out and did it right now.
No, I know.
But for you, it's not as weird. I mean, you can wait for a couple minutes and see if it dissolves a little bit, but like,
Everyone's congregating on the couch. It's just like it's so weird.
I know. That's what they like to do. They like to make it like. That's why they're in like keeper's room taking shots with him. Like they like to make it known that this is their territory. You know.
So dumb.
That keeper's their possession. That Victoria's their possession. Because it's a form of intimidation, right? Like they don't want you to go talk to her.
Yeah.
Because like the moment I got off that couch and I went to the backyard with Tina and Tara, like Jack was on that couch. Oh, what a conversation we had. But like when I like brought it up to Vic, she's like, I don't care, like I'm down to do it. Because she said, I'm making a big shot next week, like one of those three needs to go. And she told me a couple of days back that she would even throw the HOH to me. This before the invisible one. So it's like,
I could just go sit with her and like poke her and be like, "Don't talk."
sure. I'm gonna lie on the couch.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
We got that one before.
Oh God.
That one.
Hello,
the one
hello.
we got was bad.
Huh?
The one we got was rough.
Oh yeah, probably worse than the fire alarm.
Yeah. The rooster I'm used to.
How are you, love?
You good?
The rooster is.
I try to get out of bed.
Played out.
I try to get out of the room before the rooster happens.
The rooster's okay. It's like
The
home.
one bad thing about our trade,
What?
because we made a trade. Like obviously, like Tina and Keith met up and they made a trade.
Oh yeah, we traded.
Traded Beth for Ro.
I tried to get you.
She wouldn't
No
give you
offense,
up. You're
Beth.
still a Destiny.
I wasn't listening.
Beth's now a defender and Ro's
You're
a
a
Destiny.
defender.
Now?
Yeah, you've been traded.
So it's one bad thing with the trade though. Is like we never had a rooster before, but now that's in the room.
Defender.
Yeah.
We have roosters all the time.
True.
Now that Ty's in the room, we have roosters all the time too.
Uh-huh.
Get up.
There'll always be a rooster if I'm in the room, I'll tell you that right now. I'm
An
allowed
alarm
for that.
clock.
Who is that?
Yeah, creeping at the window.
Don't you open up the window. Don't you open up the window.
I named my dog after Astroworld.
Oh, did you actually?
Yeah.
Really?
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's actually dope.
Yeah. One of our favorite songs is like ZZ. We just fucking song.
Which ones?
Oh, is it ZZ? What's the one? No, that's not.
Oh, ZZ,
No,
yeah.
it's a different one. We love that
Oh.
song. But the one where it's like Astro, the Travis Scott one, I can't believe I'm blanking out. Of course, it would
Astro.
slap
She
me
goes
right now.
Astro.
Yeah.
That's like every song.
In the beginning, it's like Astro. Oh my God, what is it? I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
I don't even know which one.
I know. Like,
I like Goosebumps.
so good.
Antidote.
The Scots. Then the Scots outside.
So good.
Did you watch that event, Keith?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
So
it was
late, eh?
hype. Oh, yeah. Dude, I
That's
can't wait.
sick.
I can't wait to get back to the drops with the homies.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm gonna
Lit.
rip with you for sure.
Oh,
We're gonna
dude,
be
my
ripping.
homies will be pumped to be
I'm
playing with
hyped,
you when
I'm
we squad
hyped.
it up. Oh
What?
my
We
god.
rip for it.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
They had
You
a-
do?
Every night, yeah.
they
Yeah,
had
I'm a
huge-
sweat.
they had a-
I didn't
You're
know
a
that.
sweat?
I'm a sweat.
Good.
What's that?
Just like goes hard. Like,
Goes hard.
Yeah, like played hard.
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
I couldn't imagine that. I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah.
You rip in 90s and shit?
Oh yeah, big time.
Is that a good score?
Coning people, boxing them
No,
in.
it's just like, have you ever played it? Rick?
No.
Oh. It's just all about like building and stuff. So if you build like super fast, you're pretty much like a
Yeah,
sweat.
I'm a pretty good
Pretty
builder.
much this guy is.
Wow.
That's funny.
That ain't me.
I'm not like the greatest, but I'm better than your average. I can hold my own
Yeah.
whenever I run into sweats.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam. It's gonna be weird after this though.
My aim is different though. Like I got
It's hard?
good. Like, yeah, I got good aim.
Nice. I'm like a insane sniper.
Yeah.
I'm nice with it.
What's your guys' names?
Mine's just Jetto.
Jetto?
Yep.
No one had it?
No, I put like 3 Ds though, just so because
Yeah.
someone had the other one, but it's just like
I'm keep
Jetto.
it real.
Cute, yeah.
Keep it
nice.
real?
Yeah.
Hard.
You're.
Literally growing up, my favorite tag was Hard Knock Life.
What was yours?
What?
Yeah, wasn't it something like Thug Like Me?
Stop.
It's probably like XX underscore Thug Like Me underscore XX 69.
69.
Hilarious.
What was your what was it called? Like when you played COD in the brackets, you had like
Oh, your tag?
your tag thing. Like when you like had a clan. Was it
Yeah.
clan tag? Yeah.
Yeah, clan tag.
Mine changed all the time, honestly.
Yeah, mine changed all the time. But now it's LPOG.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
For what?
Love peace.
Oh man.
Oh, peace with me.
I should have known.
I'm very well branded.
I see that.
I'm surprised you're not that tatted.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I did cancel a couple
Yeah, that
tats.
really sounds like SNL. That sounds like Lauren.
yeah, that
That's
is.
Lauren. That's Lauren.
Yeah.
That's Lauren.
That's every morning, right?
Not every morning. Today was Al.
Was that this one?
Yeah. It's funny because I always know right away, and I say their name.
You say it?
Yeah.
They say,
No.
They react?
No, not really. No. I'm like, how's it going, S? And they're like, Big Brother's always doing well. Shut up.
I can't tell.
I'm like really good with voices.
I wonder if we're ever going to get to meet them. Or at least see what they look like.
Ooh. It's 5.
Damn it.
Whoever came up with that is pretty jokes.
SNL?
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, it is. I love that show. Mm-hmm.
I was watching much of that and before the shot, before that was
They have,
SNL highlights.
Best of Will Ferrell.
Yes, that's what I watched.
What?
Oh, do you?
I cried. Did you watch that?
No, I have it. I didn't
That's the
watch
one
it.
that that's what I got. It was sick. I cried.
When you watching that?
The DVD.
Went out?
Yeah.
Oh, you had that?
Yeah. You didn't? You didn't have what?
I didn't have that.
DVD.
In Banana?
A DVD player.
Yeah.
They had that?
So
They gave you that?
That was the funniest thing I've seen in a while. Yeah.
I was in tears watching that.
I was crying. Before bed, I was crying.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was so good. He was like 21.
Wow.
Such a youth.
Good boy.
I love a good stand up.
Me too.
Yeah, I couldn't get into the Richard Pryor one, man.
Oh, they had that one too?
Yeah. And like I always hear all these comedians these days being like Richard Pryor's their inspiration and stuff. So I wanted to watch it. But like it's just such a different time that like the jokes weren't funny to me.
No, I know. I don't find them.
No, you cannot.
That's why the only reason I'd want to be a comedian, because I could get a pass to say what I'm truly thinking.
Yeah. And just laugh about it.
Yeah.
You just be known as that comedian with like the dark humor.
I have such dark humor.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are the best ones though, the ones that have no filter. Because they just say what everyone's thinking, but everyone's scared to say it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, like Louis C.K. before he started jerking off over everybody.
Like, it's not, like, Tara, like, it's not meaningful for you to stay for them. Like, it's for us.
Yeah, why is Tara speaking?
He's like, yeah. She's like, yeah, Braden just hasn't come and pitched to me. So then Jed pulled him aside and he's like, you need to go talk to Tina and Tara. And I was like, well, I told Braden, well, what they're doing right now is obviously they're making it very clear that the Shaughnessy HOH because they need the votes. And at least at this point, it seems like they're worried about Vic. I didn't say that to Braden, obviously, but why would they care about Tina and Tara if they have Vic and Kiefer? So they don't.
It's just like beyond ridiculous. Like I actually just need to wait it out.
Yeah.
Like what am I gonna do?
No, I don't envy the position that you're in.
Like fucking go and go on the other side of Vic and squeeze Vic. Like they literally all like were just like looking the other direction, like not even acknowledging my presence. I was like, okay. It's fucking awkward.
So anyway, I told Braden that, like, why would it even matter if Tina and Tara voted against you? Like, there's no numbers. I feel bad saying it, but. And then he was like, oh, Beth said to him, like, oh, we need to go talk to Ro. Like, you have a better relationship with Ro. I don't know, like, what he's thinking.
But he didn't even like talk to me about anything. He didn't even ask me like where I'm voting. So he thinks I'm voting for him to go or him to say.
Just getting raspberries.
Okay.
Whatever you choose, just please tell me tonight. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna, it's gonna be too much
Yeah.
emotionally for this to be a surprise.
But just like, also in that conversation, make sure you make it clear, like, oh, the boys think they have you wrapped around their finger. Like, I hope you see through the fact that they were like literally guarding you on the couch earlier, just like all over you. Like, they do this on purpose. And bring up Kiefer's HOH and say like, you go and Kiefer was HOH. They were in there nonstop, like guarding him because they see you guys as possessions to them in this game. You just have to say that. I will, and then I'll double tap on that too. I wouldn't even say that. Don't say whatever you decide. Tell me tonight. Because no, because then you're giving her the option of like, it could be me or Brayden. You're like, whatever you decide.
I do want to know though.
But you can say like think about what I have to say, or let's talk later tonight, or something like that. Because if you say whatever you decide, then you're opening the door for her to just like do whatever the boys want her to do.
I just don't want me or Brayden to be surprised. You know?
No. Or yeah, or even me, to be honest. I could be surprised if Vic is like literally.
Because if it ends up where the vote is you, Tina, Tara,
Yeah.
you're fucked.
Yeah. But I could still go to the boys and I could just say, look, I'm voting for Austin to say this week. I voted against her last week. I don't know where everybody else is voting. I'm not campaigning for her, but I owe her this vote. I'm going to give it to her. So you guys should have the votes to send her home anyway. And if it comes back 4-3 for you to stay, then that's fine. Unless I feel very strongly that Vic is voting against you. If I feel for sure that she's going to vote to evict you, then I might have to evict you.
I just want one vote, to be honest. If it's going to be me. That's all I want. It just is like a nice thing.
I'll do my best.
The pitch Brayden can make to Tina and Tara.
What kind of pitch? Oh, Jen also told Brayden that Tina and Tara said that they would put him on the... Wait. They would put... Oh, they're trying to pin him on Tara so right now. So, like, Jed told Brayden that Tina and Tara said they would put you and Brayden on the block. And then he's like, look what happened. So they're still trying to put it on Tara. So Brayden's probably just going in there and just being like...
I told them in the conversation, I was just like, look, you and Austin are very similar people outside of this house, I'm sure, but inside this house, you guys have different strengths. Just go and pitch your strengths to them and see how you can help them.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably just going to talk about the fact that he has good relationships with like Beth and Kiefer, and that can help Tina and Tara in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Tina and Tara see the value in your argument over that. I mean, I don't think they'd see the value in that as much.
So fucking irritating.
Yeah. I just can't believe they're all over her.
Literally. Like, literally spooning her on the couch. Like, I actually was, like, shocked. I was like, LOL.
I'd just be shocked. Like, she's got to be able to see through that bullshit.
I don't know, some people feel safe in it, though. Like, some people just feel like...
But she's like a very strong person. She's independent. She walks around all the time by herself. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I'm not stupid to see that fucking... They were all over me when I had the POV, and when I fucking didn't use it, they brought me a smoothie. Before then and after then, nothing. I've not had a conversation with those three.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's like very clear. And like, evicting you is just doing exactly what they want.
Mm-hmm.
If I could have used the veto and just like pissed off them three, then I would have done it. Using the veto would have pissed off Tina, Tara, and Vic on top of that, which is the only reason that I couldn't. But it looks like I'm just making a decision for them, and that pisses me off.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll make sure I get to Vic first, but I can't get to her right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is beyond frustrating.
It's just, yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's stupid.
Well, they have to get up for lunch soon anyway, so maybe you can try it when people are like making food or something. I don't know.
I'll poke her.
Yeah.
They tell you about the combo on the couch with me, Beth, and Jed. And Jed was basically saying that if Beth was in a relationship and she wasn't like making out with the boys and like whatever, that her game would be worse.
If she wasn't making out with the boys.
Basically. That was like the brutal, bare bones version of it.
Yeah.
And it was like, jeez. Like, that's not why. That's why I'm not in the core 4.
I wonder how Beth looks on TV.
I wonder too.
Do they see what we see?
Yeah, who knows? She's just like major liar, and she's putting herself in a really weird spot.
The thing is, like, you know, on one hand, this is Big Brother. You got to be able to, you know, sometimes you got to be like Two-Faced, and you know, you got to lie and all that kind of stuff. But, like, Beth is just like way the fuck over the top. It's just like frustrating and annoying.
Yeah.
And she's just like, I feel like she's like genuinely just, I don't know, not the greatest person.
No, like, because exactly, like, I expect to be lied to in this game. I expect to be misled. All of the above.
Huh.
You know. But to do it so blatantly and do it poorly and do it like in a really shady personal way, I don't think is necessary. You know? Like the fact that she literally tells Brayden that he's her best friend, but she would vote to evict him. Even though she had the opportunity not to, it's like, girl, like, what does that say about you?
What annoys me is that, like, not that they're like doing this stuff, but that they might get away with it. And like, they could go on to win this game, and like that would be just like so frustrating.
Yeah.
Because like if you and I go, now Brayden's chances are very unlikely at that point. And like, then I gotta vote for fucking Kiefer, Tina, Tara, Beth, Jed, or Deshaun. I'm like, yeah, I like Tina and Tara, but like, if Tina and Tara were up against like Deshaun, I have to vote for Deshaun to win the game. You know what I mean? Because like, he did stuff, but like it's frustrating to have to do that. But like, as an objective like voter,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to be one of those people that sits on the jury and just votes for, Tara because I work out with her and I'm good friends with her and
Yeah.
blah,
no.
blah, blah. Because I think that's bullshit.
I agree.
But I think the person I'm least likely to vote for is Beth.
Yeah, I agree. Well, that's the thing. It's like, apart from probably you,
Yeah.
they've literally pissed everyone off, and everyone else who's left is emotional.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like, that's part of the game. Yeah, you can win everything, but if everyone fucking hates you, what are you doing?
They haven't won anything, though.
Yeah.
They've got, well, I guess one HOH now. Kiefer's HOH too. And one veto that did nothing, so. I just wish Kiefer wasn't so fucking dumb when his HOH was taking place.
No, I know.
Like, what a fucking moron.
It's brutal.
Just completely ruined it.
No,
Part of this decision was emotional, but part of it was just like the boys making the decision for him. He keeps telling me, he's told me like a fucking million times, like, I'm so glad you stayed, bro. I'm so glad you stayed. It's like, are you? Why do you keep telling me? Like, fuck, I get it. Obviously you're not. It's just like so ridiculous. Like, I wish I read Kiefer earlier. He's just like such a scared player. He's scared of them. He wants to belong to them. He's basically, he's just like a fucking tissue. They're gonna use him, they're gonna throw him away. And he's gonna watch us back and he's gonna see it, but what's the best course of action right now? I mean, you might as well tell them that in your pitch. I mean, you got nothing to lose. So
No, exactly.
You might as well just tell them that, like, the boys that used you in your HOH, they're trying to use you again for a vote. Like, at what point, Kiefer, do you want to make a big move in this game to make your name known? Or are you just gonna follow the two guys with biceps and six packs the entire game?
Yeah.
Like, you're here to play Big Brother, so play it. You know where my head's at. You know where I'm taking a shot. And it's not you, Kiefer. And if you want to make a big move in this game, and if you want to make your name known, you want to come back for BB10 All-Stars, then you've got to do something in this game that's not in favor of the boys.
Yeah.
You might as well. You've got nothing to lose.
Yeah. No, I agree.
They think they have you wrapped around their finger. But you can decide what game you want to play. You can decide how you want to be shown. Are you going to be shown as someone that follows the pack, or are you going to be shown as someone who makes a move in this game? Unfortunately, I don't have any credibility with Kiefer anymore, so I was trying to get Tina and Tara to have that conversation with him too, but they're useless sometimes from that standpoint because they don't know how to have game conversations. They'll just go and they'll be like, oh, like it was all personal, like you don't want to talk game. And I was like, what can you do for me?
No, I know. It gets so frustrating.
Like, yeah, you kept me here in week 2, but like, what can you do for me going forward? Like, if you have the relationship with Kiefer, like, you need to use that relationship.
Yeah.
And have the tough conversations with them. Like with Tina and Tara, like, obviously they went up to Kiefer and they told Kiefer last week when we were trying to get Vic on the block instead of you. They told Kiefer, they were like, oh, Ro wants us to put Vic up. And then Kiefer told Vic. So I was like, yeah.
Why do they speak that way?
I don't know. So I'm not going to bring it up to them because I obviously need them as votes in this game right now. But like, I just like, why would you tell them that?
I honestly they need to be a little less candid.
Yeah.
It's getting a bit ridiculous.
Are they even in Expedia? I saw Breeden go in there, but I didn't think they were in there.
I have no idea where they were.
Oh. Because I thought Breeden and Jed came out of Expedia.
Maybe they're in there.
When did you say you wanted to go in the ball pit? Or was that him?
Yeah.
When he
after.
came to? Okay.
Either way, also when I'm talking to like Tina and Tara and whatever, I'm making sure to like positively like plug you and Brayden no matter what. Just like in a very subtle like, don't worry about them in this game way.
For sure.
Because literally they get so paranoid every day. They tell me like, are you sure you're not going against us? I'm like, what do you mean?
Even now?
Tina asked me, she's like, oh no, Tara asked me yesterday, she's like, they're going to be very convincing. I'm like, what? How? I don't find them very convincing.
No.
Like Tina's like, do they ever say my name? I'm like, yeah, all the time. Like,
yeah.
is it nice out?
No.
No.
It's really nice.
You want some?
Sure. Thank you. I'm gonna brew some coffee.
Okay.
Chai, please.
I hate how this is like completely see-through.
I know.
Like sometimes I'm just like talking to myself and like people see me like directly through this.
Yeah, no, it's super sketch. A couple of them, I'm like, huh?
I just like
I can't tell if this is cinnamon. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to put like cumin in my coffee.
Do they scratch it out?
Looks like it. One milk, one sugar. And almond milk or something.
Bag out.
Yes, please. Thanks, Ro.
No worries.
Yum. Do you leave bag in for yours?
Yep.
Psycho.
Crazy.
Crazy.
There's only one of these that I can't leave bag in for. I can't remember which it is. I think
Orange
it's-
Pico?
I think it might be Orange Pico because it gets way too strong.
Mm-hmm.
Earl Grey bag in. Yeah, the rest I'll leave back in.
The only one I leave back in is green and peppermint.
Yeah. But if I'm not having it black, then I'll take it out. Like if I'm putting milk and sugar, sometimes I'll do
Makes
that.
sense, makes sense.
I'm gonna go to the washroom. I'll be back.
Have fun. Having some nuts, some tea.
Oh, you're waiting for tea.
No, I have some. Just now.
How are you feeling?
I feel fine.
I feel good.
I mean,
It's just quiet in here.
I can only do what I can. I feel like it's a little bit, I don't know. It's odd. It's weird. Yeah. I talked to Vic for the past couple of days, but
Nice.
I'll see how that goes.
You know it can go back and forth, so.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know, based on like conversations and stuff, I feel like I know kind of where it would sway to, but you know, you have to try. So,
You should try.
absolutely. I'm not gonna not, like,
And you're not, that's not the kind of person or player you are.
yeah, no.
There is sway, I'm telling you that.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm aware.
Good.
I'm aware.
Where is it, the radiology?
There's the couch cluster, and then I don't know where Tina and Tara are. I think Ro went to the bathroom,
Oh, okay.
and then I'm here.
I'll go find Tina and Tara. Speedy, I'm freezing. I was just sitting outside. You can come hang if you want, love.
Cool, cool.